talking with head coach Kai Smalley. Kai, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing just fine. Picture day's almost done with, so that's good.
You know, I got to tell you that I think I see a little bit more smiles on your face this year. I think you're feeling like you guys might be coming into your own here.
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, we've gotten better every year, and it's nice knowing that we got this senior class. They're going in my fourth year, so all they've known through this time is what we've done offensively and defensively. So it's a system for them at this point, and our younger guys are feeding off that and buying in. It's been a very good experience. So we're excited about where we're at right now.
You know, I think there's something to be said. You know, you get a system into place, and everybody plays that same system. Even the young kids down there in youth ball, and after a while, it just becomes second nature. Now, I spoke with some of your linemen, your offensive linemen. Those are some big boys.
Well, luckily they're offense and defensive linemen. So yeah, no, we have at least on offensive line, you don't always sub as much, but defensive line we like to try and keep guys fresh. And luckily we have some good size there, and also some good athletic ability too. So, but you know we're excited about what they can do. We got some guys coming back with some experience. We got some young guys that got some experience last year and are helping contribute this year. So overall, you know they've made some pretty big strides. We lost some the past couple of years. We've lost some key pieces to our offensive line, and these guys have really stepped up.
No, that's fabulous. And I spoke with one of the favorite targets there. I know that speaking with some of the defensive coordinators across the league, they've got Josh Johnson and Keegan. Yeah. There you go. I was trying to think of the first name. Don't always want to call him Stitch, right? They've got Keegan and Josh Johnson there on their list. Boy, they're going to be a really strong threat this year.
Yeah, they are. You know, and we have some guys that have some good returning ability with Cole Bride and Ty Roth that maybe might not have everybody's attention right now, but that did a good job of being very consistent for us last year and making some big strides in the offseason. But yeah, you know, it's nice to have a couple of players on the outside that can make plays, as well as guys in the backfield to be able to either keep it balanced or be able to focus on running or passing. And overall, and especially with a new quarterback back there, it's going to be very helpful for Brandon, and he's done a great job of adjusting and spreading the ball around to those guys. Now,
Brandon, he is something special himself. He can get the ball out there, but he can also tuck it up and take off.
Yeah, he does like to do that. Yeah, and you know he's got a little cowboy in him back there, which is nice. But he's also what I think probably where he's improved the most is going through his read progressions and instead of just counting on his feet to make plays. And luckily, you know, we've had the conversation that if he's in trouble, he's got to still be able to use those tools. But he's done a great job of really focusing on becoming more of a true sit in the pocket and make the pass kind of guy, make the reads on option, and we've also had some stuff to make sure that we tailor the offense to him too. So,
oh, that's awesome. Now, you guys have moved down to 3A, and I think that 3A is definitely a very, very competitive league. That said, I think that your two roadblocks this year, one's non-conference and one of them's in the division, Edmonds Woodway. You know anything about Edmonds?
Yeah, you know, my first year here, they were still 4A, so they were in our Westco 4A with us, and these seniors played them when they were freshmen. Obviously, been keeping track of them in the 3A level. Watching them play GP, and they're a good team. They got a lot of guys coming back, and they got some good talent coming back too, and some very good lineman talent coming back. So you know, but at the same time, the nice part about going down 3A for us, and I've said this to a couple different people, is that it's given us a chance to really focus on getting better at what we do and focus on not getting in the rut of playing the same teams every year for several years and worrying about what they do. You know, with a new conference and new schedule coming up, you know, we could concern ourselves and spend all this time watching film, but you know, it's all going to change week to week. You know, they could be doing something completely different than they did last year. So we spent this whole offseason really using the time to focus on getting our fundamentals down, get our technique down, and really working on our bread and butter.
Well, you know, talking with other sports writers and kind of talking about how the 3A division is playing out this year, I think that Snohomish has just a huge opportunity to come out big, be able to expand on what they're doing, and you know, just make the year a really positive finish, get into the playoffs, do a few things, and actually bring more kids into the program. By that said, now, have you been talking to your buddy down south there, Ro?
Yeah, I've been staying in communication with him the past couple of weeks. He's been pretty busy, but it sounds like things are going well, and he's enjoying it. Moved into his house, which is good. I think that was probably the biggest thing off his mind. But no, I'm excited for him, and I'm excited to see what he does down there because I know he's got some talent down there too.
I'd like to see a good picture of him. It looks like you're about half the man you were last year. You look really good this year. You're looking like you're in shape. So, yeah, absolutely. All right, well, so this year is going to be something special. I think we're going to really enjoy covering you, and I really appreciate you coming out and talking to us.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.